guys, what's up? It's Anna and I'm back with a brand new video. Today's video is going to be a Q&A, so I'm going to be answering some questions that you guys have asked. So let's get started. Alright, so I'm on Instagram and the first question is, how much do you love me? Oh my gosh, okay, so this is my best friend Sarah. And Sarah, I love you so much. You're my soulmate. Oh my god. So if you guys don't know who Sarah is, she's obviously my best friend, and we have done a couple videos together actually. We did the cheerleader video for when I covered that song. It was so much fun. We were just acting silly. But I'll post links to those videos with her so you guys can see. Next question is, what do you do when you don't do videos? I actually work a full-time job now because I actually graduated college. I feel like I should make a life update just because so much has changed. I feel like I'm starting a new chapter in my life. So if you guys want to see a life update, let me know in the comments. Made any honor bands? Yes, I did make a lot of honor bands in high school. They were seriously the best events in high school for me just because I got to travel, I got to play my clarinet, and I got to meet new people, and it was just such a great learning experience, and it was so much fun. So I did a couple university honor bands. So I wasn't in college, I was actually in high school, but we would travel to the university that was hosting the honor bands, and then we would have rehearsal and then perform. So that was fun. And we also had district honor bands as well as All-State, and I was actually an alternate for All-State, although I never got to go and actually perform at All-State. I was an alternate, so it's all good. It's all for fun. So yes, I did do honor bands in high school. Next question is, any tips for someone who is on the line of quitting band but kind of wants to stay next year for marching band? I would say, first of all, ask yourself why you're thinking about quitting. Is it because the people? Is it because you truly don't like it? Is it because it's not cool? Like, ask yourself why you want to quit. And if you really do want to quit, then go for it. There's nothing wrong with moving on from something that you don't like to do. However, I do think you should stay for marching band. I'm assuming you're not in marching band, but just experience it. See for yourself if you actually do like it or not, and then decide. Because from my experience, I actually did quit freshman year and then I joined again, and had I not joined, I wouldn't have made some of the best friends that I have now. So I would say just give it a shot, and then if you don't like it, then you can move on. There's nothing wrong with that. Next question is, what's your most embarrassing memory from high school, Miss Ya? Oh, I actually went to high school with this girl. Hey girl! So hands down, the first thing that comes to mind is I was in biology class. I had my head on the desk and I was still paying attention. I was just resting my head. And the teacher comes up to me and she's like, Anna, sing I'm a Little Teapot. She literally snaps at me and I'm like, what? I was literally caught off guard. I was like, what? Like, you actually want me to sing I'm a Little Teapot in biology? Like, am I hearing this correctly? Like, what is this? But honestly, that wasn't even the worst part. The worst part was when I like sang the song and then I was in the middle of the song and I was just like, I honestly don't know the rest of the song. Like, I don't know the words. And to this day, I don't know the words. So she was like, then pick a song that you do know. And I was like, Old MacDonald had a farm. So I ended up singing Old MacDonald Had a Farm in biology class, but that's not even the worst part. The most embarrassing part of that was that my ex-boyfriend of like middle school, we dated for like a couple months. It was a big deal. He was in my biology class at the time, and then I still liked him a lot. He was like my crush again. And I just felt so humiliated, but you know what? Life moves on. I'm fine. Everything is good, but that is still so embarrassing looking back. I hope nobody watches this and remembers like, oh, she didn't know the words to I'm a Little Teapot. Somebody asks, freshman to high school advice, kind of freaking out. I would just say keep it simple. Just worry about yourself. You're in school to learn, so focus on learning. Focus on your well-being. Discover your hobbies, any sports that you like. Just focus on yourself and only you. and you won't have anything to worry about. There's no reason you should be nervous if all you do is focus on yourself. There's nothing wrong with that. Somebody asks, how's your clarinet? What's its name? My clarinet is doing pretty well. Thank you for asking. I actually have 2 clarinets. One's name is Claire, and then the other one's name is Squidward, which you guys helped name a long time ago. Squidward definitely needs to get maintenance though, like the pads and the corks need a little updating, but other than that, they're doing well. Next is, what's your makeup routine? You always know how to shine. Thanks, girl. I honestly don't have a makeup routine. In college, my makeup routine, I guess, consisted of eyeliner, mascara, and fake eyelashes. So I would wear fake eyelashes pretty much every day. I would sleep in my fake eyelashes, I would wake up with them on or maybe like halfway off, and I would stroll onto my 8 a.m. class looking like either a hot mess or a girl with long fake eyelashes. But other than that, I don't really wear makeup unless it's for a special occasion. If that's the case, then I will bake and cake my face. I'll put foundation, contour, highlight, blush, mascara, eyeshadow, eyeliner, concealer, lipstick, and last but not least, fake eyelashes. Okay, so moving on to questions from YouTube. Somebody asked, how long does it take to learn the songs? So for cover pop songs, it honestly doesn't take me long at all, maybe a good like 15 minutes or so, just to learn the song and for me to be able to play along. It doesn't take me long at all. And I'm not trying to brag or anything, I'm just being honest. Just because the songs are so repetitive and it's just easy, it comes fluently for me, I can figure it out right off the bat. However, what does take me long is writing out all the lyrics and then the notes that go above it, because I don't use sheet music, so please stop asking me for sheet music. I don't use sheet music. I listen to everything by ear. So whenever I do that process, it takes me about an hour or so to get it all formatted. But other than that, it literally takes me like 15-ish minutes to figure out the song. Another person asks, what are your favorite practice techniques for smart practicing, and were you ever in a group organization? The first thing that comes to mind are scales. So number 1, scales. Long tones is another good one for breathing and phrasing. And third, I would say etudes, just to help get that finger technique going. So I would say those are my top 3 practice techniques: scales, long tone breathing / phrasing, and etudes. Somebody asks, if I enjoy teaching or helping other people with clarinet, do I ever imagine myself having a studio of students or maybe even a band director? I definitely do enjoy helping people with clarinet, such as you guys, but I never saw myself as a teacher, just in general, not just with music or a band director, but just anything. I couldn't teach math or science. I just don't think that's my path in life. Teaching in this way, as in like offering my advice and stuff from my personal experiences, I do enjoy sharing that with you guys. But as far as having my own studio, I think that would be so cool. However, I don't have any experience in teaching lessons. I did think about it when I was a senior in high school going into college, but other than that, even if I did major in music, I wouldn't go for music ed. I believe I would go into music performance just because I like to perform. I like the attention. So yes, I did think about doing that when I was younger, but now that I'm older and wiser, I don't think it's something that I am interested in anymore. But since you are, continue your clarinet and saxophone studies. That's awesome. Somebody asks, what is my process for covering a song? So here's the breakdown of how I like to plan my videos. On Mondays, I figure out notes and practice. Tuesdays, I record the audio portion. Wednesdays, I film the actual video, what you see. And then Thursdays, I edit, or I tried to edit, so mixing the audio and then the video together. And Fridays I would like to upload, but sometimes the scheduling doesn't work out, so I end up editing and uploading on Saturday or Sunday, it depends. So I usually end up uploading my videos on the weekend. So that's my process of how I make my videos. Somebody asks, what mouthpiece do I play on? I don't know, it's a Van Doren one. I will put a picture here. If you guys haven't seen my video of how I broke my mouthpiece, I mention it in that video, but I play on this mouthpiece. How long have you been playing the clarinet? I have been playing the clarinet since I was 10 and I was in 5th grade, and I feel like this deserves its own story time video just because it's cute. It's nothing special, but it's just funny and cute. So I think I'm gonna make a video on why I chose to play the clarinet. I've mentioned this in other videos before, but I always get asked the same question, so let me know in the comments if you would want to see that video. Next question is, what kind of clarinet and reeds do you use? I have 2 clarinets, one is Yamaha, one is the Buffet R13, and I use 2 brands of reeds mainly, which are Van Doren and Leger. I really like Leger because I feel like they give me a great sound quality when I play. I feel really comfortable playing in them, but if plastic reeds aren't your thing, then I highly suggest Van Doren because I personally love Van Doren. Even though the inconsistency in Van Doren is like meh, I still really like playing on Van Doren reeds. I think it's a great brand for cane reeds, and they're my #1 pick in cane reeds. So those are all the questions that I have for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments what other songs you want me to cover, as well as what other videos you want me to do. They don't have to be just clarinet videos. I kind of want to start vlogging, but I also am terrified to do that just because I feel like my life is boring, but when something exciting happens, I can't document it. So also let me know if you're willing to see vlogs, just because the only reason I would do them is for you guys. Oh, and also shout out to this person for coming up with clANAnett for our community name. I loved it, you guys loved it, everybody loved it. So that is our community name. Woo! Hashtag clANAnett. Also, I have here my cat. He's a little chubster. He actually went to the vet today, and right now he's trying to escape my love. All right, you can go. Anyways, I hope I answered all the questions that you wanted to know, and I hope you have a great day or night whenever you're watching this, and I will see you in my next video. Peace.